Hello, and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Out in the garden, bottom of the garden. Can't do it from the shed, unfortunately. But even to do reviews in the garden saves on the internet. Albeit people can watch you doing beer reviews, which is all good fun. So this is Josef Keller. It's from Lincoln Green. It's 4.8%. It's a chocolate cherry stout. I will show you the actual barcode, the bar mat jobber, if you call it. So there we go. Got it from the Robin Hood and Little John pub in Arnold, but these should be on the bar in all the Lincoln Green pubs. And one day it may come into bottle format, which would be awesome. I do think going forward that we must continue the bottle formats. So just come down the garden. It's 24th of June. It's my birthday. Whether you see this tonight, I'm not so sure. Beautiful cherry and chocolate on those. This was only poured about a good hour or so. It's in this bottle. Even now you've got, these bottles actually are pretty good. For holding the freshness of the beer. Okay, so a little head on there. Black pour. Little head. Like I say, I got half a pint. And going forward to beer the pubs, taking these into a pub, and not just for review purposes though, for anybody, taking these into a pub, washed and cleaned out, ready, of course. So you're not holding back the good people in the pub too long. But taking these into a pub and getting yourself a bit of beer with them, I think it's perfect. And big massive thank you to Robin Hood and Little John and Arnold, and the bar lady who served me, female bartender, shall we say. She even got her own labels out and wrote on for me, which obviously helped her, but it certainly helped me. Guess which beer was which it's always a good thing. So I can be seen on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different houses, but who cares? No, I don't. My garden, do what I like. So quite a nice chocolate and cherry on the nose. In the taste, the cherry hits you pretty quickly. Actually, it's quite a nice tasting cherry. Oh, nice and cold still. Very fresh taste. So Lincoln Green pub, they don't have any tap rooms per se. Although I do think that where the brewery is in Hucknall, I do think that a bit of a rejig there, you can make quite the tap room. But I suppose like most pubs at the moment, focus on the basics, get everything up and running properly, and then you can think about tap rooms and that. It's not worth doing anything out of the ordinary at the moment unless you know the clientele are going to be there for you. Location is a big thing. If you're near a football stadium in normal times, it's a good thing because you're going to get quite the amount of people round. Yeah, in my opinion at least. The good thing about Lincoln Green, they do quite the range of beers, and they do let you buy craft beer as an option. Why it's showing that one people are watching when it's on unlisted is beggars belief. Unless it's classing me, the person behind the computer, watching. Yeah, even I'm not sure about that. Oh, big thanks to my neighbour for cutting the edge. I was going to do it last night, but I was absolutely shattered. And been out today, been to the Magpie Brewery. Got some lovely beers from there, lovely beers. And then shot over to Sainsbury's and Asda. Got a load of more beers. Got the 10 Old Toms in for the challenge. It's going to be good. Looking forward to that. And then, obviously, Went to Lincoln Green, picked 5 beers up from there. Got Everard Tiger. I've not had that for a few years, actually. Don't used to get it in Sainsbury's when I worked there, but we don't sell it anymore. So, a bit disappointing, but obviously people do what they do. But yeah, new beers all the time coming into Lincoln Green. They're rotating their pumps. They have the core range, which is Marion, Hood, Archer, and Tuck. They're on all the time. But they also had Gin and Beer it today, and Sheriff was on. So I've actually got Sheriff, even though I've reviewed it before once. I'll review it again. Future weeks coming, I'm going to take a trip to Castle Rock Brewery tap room, if I can get a parking space, that is. Try and get some different beers. Next weekend, take a trip to pick up a new Castle Rock beer next weekend, unless I get one for free. You never know your luck. But yeah, promoting the locals is what it's all about for me. It's about my channel. And obviously still doing supermarket beers and craft beers when I can afford them. But yeah, so it's good to see how this looks. And outside, I can't get any further to the shed, which is a shame because it'd be nice to do reviews from the shed. I have got a Windows 10 computer in there, so I may need to buy a new plug-in for the internet to get it working from the shed. If that happens, then I can set up streaming from the Chromebook. I can set up reviews, do StreamYard from the shed, and I can take the stress off this phone, which has had its stresses. And big, massive thanks to my wife for buying me a Chromebook for my birthday. It was on my wish list to do. I know that these things aren't cheap, and this is quite an expensive Chromebook. So, we are a single working family, apart from the fact she does a bit of cakes on the side as a hobby. So a lot of her time and effort's gone into doing this, but obviously we do the same. We reciprocate both ways, don't we? Trust me, But yeah, it's been a good birthday so far. Going for a meal in a bit. Multiple beer halls videos today. It's a busy beer hall day on the channel. So please watch, please comment, join in. Interactions. Do you know something? Interaction means so much. Even if you only get 5 people watching a video, for each one of them 5 people to interact means a hell of a lot. To go on live feeds and live beer reviews for everybody, even those in the background who are a bit shy, just tapping away on the computer saying, "Hi everyone." It's all good, trust me. It's not just for me in the meaning of me, but it's all good. As a brewery, interacting back to beer reviewers is a good thing. It's nice to see your reviews being interacted to. It's all the key, isn't it? I see a lot of the time some breweries on the internet, some good breweries saying about every little bit of interaction is good, and it is, and it reciprocates as well. I do want to get this point home that we're all in it together, I suppose, aren't we? Because no beer fan of beer wants to see a brewery go out of business. But a little bit in all directions, I think is a good thing, especially if it's worthy. If someone does a review of your beer and it's absolutely pathetic, then I can understand that. Anyway, better hurry up because I'm out here. I'm in the middle of the garden. Neighbours' windows are open. I dare say I might be being watched, or I can't be being watched at this moment in time live, because I'm not live on the internet, but I am live from one's garden. So, get back to the review element. Lovely taste on this, and I've got to say, give yourself a chance for the beer to air and to break in. For me, the best reviews are long reviews. I know people don't like long reviews. A lot of people don't. But the longer the review, the more the air gets to the beer. You're getting the full experience of that review. Oh, cherry chocolate, nice bit of malt going off in there. Very easy drinking, very palatable. That, what was it, 4 point, I forgot what the percentage was now, I'm sure it's 4.8. Back on my gallery a second. It's the only good thing now, I can actually use my phone to scroll and nosy. Yeah, 4.8% chocolate cherry stout. Absolutely lovely. It's dead weird because I'm used to talking to my phone. So that side of my phone. Now I've got to talk to the camera, which is there in front of me. The picture does look good, to be fair. The great thing about me and my garden is we're about a month away from the garden looking amazing and doing outdoor beer reviews in the garden. If you're looking at its tip-top best and sharing that, people don't realise, I suppose most do, that I'm actually a gardener. So to show off what is and can be an amazing garden going forward. I mean, I look around the garden now and I've got a plum tree that's sadly not putting any leaves on it. Get some bloody leaves on. But I've got the Canterbury bells, which are looking amazing. The gazanias are out. The arabis is still flowering for some strange reason. But the verbena's ready to break. The Primula denticulatas are finished. The sedum's ready to come out. The dahlias are really flourishing now. And over the next month, everything's going to come to life. It's the thing about nature, it's the thing about life, that in the summer months, when everything bursts, you see the amazing world that we're part of, and it's amazing that what your hands can do. The creativity is unparalleled, really. I'm not even drunk. I mean, I've also got honeysuckles and roses that come from the neighbour's fence. They're getting cut down if they're coming too far over. But, that's how it is. It's my garden. I'll decide what's in it. But yeah, so anyway, back to the beer review. Got to say, massive thank you to Robin Hood and Little John today. Your social distancing was perfect. Tables spaced apart, outdoor seating areas, outdoor undercover seating areas, although it's quite warm, to be fair. T-shirt. The lady serving, she was on her own, but I suppose at that time it's very quiet. Gives the bar manager and bar lady, if that's what you call them these days, a chance to have a bit of a rest, a bit of chill out, or probably in the background. They did have mustard pork scratchings. Woof. I didn't get any today because I'm going out for a meal tonight. I didn't want to give me taste buds in. I still need to come down and get the Stilton topped pork pie. Oh my gosh. That is where we're at. And I will tag Robin Hood and Little Johnny. Once I remember how to tag, I know how to tag little Lincoln Green in, obviously. But I need to tag you back into all these posts. Your member of staff today, I sadly didn't take her name, but she was so cooperative and helpful, and and she even recognised me, funnily enough. And it's not the first time today. I went to Magpie Brewery and they recognised me as well, the lady serving there. So that was quite nice. It's humbling. Right. Got to run. Got my grandkids up back in the house. At 5 for this beer, yeah, a good 4.45 all day long. 4.8%, tastes like it. Beautiful cherry chocolate all day long. Beautiful stout. Does what it says on the tin, and that's what most of us want. It says it's a chocolate and cherry stout. That's what you want to see and taste and smell. Yeah, and that's it for this review. As always, thank you everyone for watching. It's all part of that interaction thing. Watching, following, and I've had a great birthday, and I did have a day and a half of blip this week, Monday, Tuesday, but since then I've certainly recovered back to my normal self. Issues have all been sorted, and life is back to its better way of being. Right, got to run. Well, message from somebody. Happy birthday, probably. I've had happy birthdays across every single social media today, from YouTube to Facebook to Twitter. Not just obviously family, friends, but people off the, and it's wow. It really gets you quite emotional, all these people saying happy birthday, and people are taking time out of their day to thank you, and then there's other comments and that, and wow, what a day, just get quite emotional. And birthday presents as well, thank you, brilliant. Anyway, cheers everyone, and we'll see you tonight. Probably I won't do another review before I go out, because I'm going for a drink, and then I'm going to my mate's house for a drink, and then we're coming home for a drink. Messy. And then a beer review down the shed, 11%. Couple of beer reviews probably, about an hour and a quarter, not too long of everyone's night. I don't know if there's football on tonight, but I won't be watching it even if there is. But yeah, that's it. Cheers everyone. Goodbye. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen again. Goodbye. Farewell.